Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. This is the last knife purchased in 2019. I'm running a mini series on all of the knives that I bought in 2019, and man, there's so many. The ones you see on the table are some of them. We're going to continue that series, even though I'm recording this on New Year's Eve, through the first week of the new year until there are no more knives on the table. So I'm excited about what I'm going to deliver on the second half of that mini series. But I wanted to do a knife of the day of the last knife. If you want to see the next to the last knife, I just posted that yesterday. But today, oh man, this is a special little Dragonfly. It's a Blade HQ exclusive. Blade HQ teamed up with Nutnfancy. You know Nutnfancy. He's basically the most popular knife reviewer. He also reviews guns, etc. When I first went on YouTube, it was Nutnfancy that got me excited about knives. He has a big following. I think what they did, at least on Blade HQ's website, they said, and I know he's done this before, I just never owned one before. You know, he does these special exclusive things for his Patreons, his regular Patreon folks on his channel. Well, this is available now. I just looked at Blade HQ. They said it was sold out. I don't know if they've even offered it yet. But as you can see, they have the birth date, December 2019. TMP is the Nutnfancy project. And then, of course, that number 3 is my collector's number. I always get the 23rd knife offline of 579. So only 579 of these were made. The Fancy project. If you haven't watched Fancy, most of you have, because he definitely is the most popular. You should check him out. He doesn't just do knives, he does guns. I loved his Living in a Van series. He's just great. I don't know him, but he's great. I also, early on when I started collecting Spydercos, I watched his coverage of Blade Show and SHOT Show of Spyderco knives, and he was just really wonderful, honest. So, now, Nutnfancy aside, the fact that there's only 579 of these aside, what makes me super excited, I have a Dragonfly with S35VN steel from Crucible. I mean, I think the Dragonfly, you will see as this mini-series goes on, it surprised me until I put all the knives that I bought in 2019 on the table. We focus so much on the big hits, right? The shamans and the special little natives and all of these things. Man, there were a lot of releases of Dragonflies, at least for me, that I bought in 2019 with different blade steels, different scales, and we'll talk about those. Same thing with Delicas. A lot of special Delicas in 2019 and a lot of special Enduras. So, we talk about the fancy, but this is nice. And when you talk about a Sal Glesser design knife, that's what that logo is. Sal Glesser, the founder of Spyderco. This is so nice, and for a small knife guy, I just love the Dragonfly. It would be a knife that I would carry by itself in my pocket, especially with this kind of steel, S35VN steel. Now this, of course, has the black blade, black hardware, this beautiful blue. The black wire clip, the black back lock with that blue FRN fiberglass reinforced nylon scales. I mean, this is just a beautiful knife all around. Limited S35VN steel, beautiful, full flat ground blade, of course, 2.2-inch blade. But even on a small knife like this, and this is where Spyderco is very good, they have that full forward choil. You see that? That 50-50, 50% steel blade, 50% of the scale. So you can get up close. Jimping leading up to the hole, which is really nice. I mean, this little knife really gets in there. That's why Nutnfancy chose this knife. He carries it a lot because it's such a great EDC knife, everyday carry knife. It just really is. So 2.2 inches, you take off that forward choil, 1.9 inches of edge, 5.6 inches total. It only weighs 1.2 ounces. Only 1.2 ounces. You know, I always carry a silver coin, 1 ounce coin in my pocket for good luck. I mean, this, and it always has like a plastic casing around it. I mean, this basically weighs what that weighs with the casing around it. Just a really nice knife. Of course, drop point, full flat ground. It's a slicer. Just a wonderful knife. The wire clip, right hand, left hand, tip up only. Right hand, left hand, tip up only. The last knife of the day in 2019. The last purchased knife from Keith Kevin Ken in 2019. Now you're going to see all the other knives that I purchased. All these knives you've been seeing in the background over the past week or so, as we go through every single knife I bought in 2019, and there's a lot of them. But this is the Spyderco Dragonfly 2, a collaboration between Spyderco, Blade HQ, and the Nutnfancy project. I'm holding number 23, my Spyderco club number, 23 out of 579, with the birth date 12/2019. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this knife of the day. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of the videos that are coming. Do a thumbs up for me, just to let me know that you like this kind of content, you want me to keep going. To all of you and yours, as sincere as I can do it on a YouTube video, thank you very much for a wonderful 2019. I'm going to try very hard to give you good content in 2020. But the most important thing, take good care of yourselves. I want you to live a great, healthy, and fun life in 2020. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.